What is up, Team RzoR? It's Cozy here, bringing you guys another 5-star Team RzoR gameplay. Once again, today's beautiful gameplay is a Quad KEM Strike with the Honey Badger, playing good old Domination on the map Strikezone by our newest member, RzoRTwist. Definitely go show him some support over on his channel, linked in the description. And if you enjoyed this commentary, maybe go check out mine. I don't know. Now I have a bit of a warning for you guys. Like most Quad KEM Strikes in this community, this is a support gameplay. But Jesus Christ, guys. This is literally a quad freaking KEM Strike. 4 chems in the same match. That's 4 more than I can get. How can you possibly criticize the gameplay because of it being supported? While the player may be supported or whatever, it's still an extremely difficult task to not only hold down the spawns and control your engagements and your gunfights, but get lucky enough to be blessed with a party that won't just ruin the gameplay and rage quit. Also, just a fun fact about this gameplay, the player does move away quite a bit from the flag, picking off kills into the kitchen area, rushing around the B flag and all that good stuff, so enjoy that gameplay in the background while we talk about today's topic. Alright, so today I got a story for you guys, people at Team RzoR, I got a story for you. I got a story called Cozy Fights a Ginger. Yes, in 8th grade, I did fight someone who happened to have red hair. That's not too important, but I just feel like it adds, like, an element of, like, oh, you're a geek. I'm not saying that all gingers are geeks. I'm just saying that, like, if I were to picture up a stereotypical geek, he might have red hair. I don't know. This is just what the kid has. So, it's not like I was bullying the shit out of the kid or anything. The kid's just, like, very infamous in my school for just being an absolute dickwad to everyone. Just being a douchebag, being a scumbag, just starting fights with everyone. You know that guy that just starts fighting just is literally scum. His personality is scum. I've known this kid for a ton of years, and he likes to pick fights for no reason. He thinks people are his friend when pretty much everyone just doesn't like him because he just starts fights. He's not a nice person. He's not a genuine person. He just starts fights. So this story starts with me walking around an apartment complex near my house where the kid just so happened to live. I actually didn't know he lived there. And I was hanging out with my friend, and we were just hanging out. We were just walking around. I was with a bunch of my friends at the time. And I'm not friends with him anymore, but that's irrelevant. So we're walking around, and this kid has a screen door in his house, and he's like sitting on the couch staring out the window. And I see him, and I like wave because I recognize him. I'm gonna wave at him. Why would I just be like, oh fuck you? I barely know you. So I wave at him. I recognize him. I'm like, oh wow, that's him. And I do wave at him, and he like makes a really disgusted face, and I start walking around his house, you know, to get somewhere else. I don't know where we were going. Maybe we were just hanging out. I don't know. So I'm walking around his house, and the kid literally opens his door, just comes flying out of his door out of nowhere, and is just like starting to pick a fight with us. He's just like pushing us. He's like saying like, yo man, you better get away from my house or else I'm gonna get a knife and cut you. And I'm like, wait, what? Say that again. Say that one more time. Yeah, I'm gonna go in my house and get a knife and I'm gonna cut you. What the fuck? No, you're not. You're not gonna cut me. I was like, no, you're not gonna cut me. You're not gonna cut any of us. That's the highest form of illegal. How about you just calm down and don't? And he was like going to do it, and I'm like, no, you're not doing that. And so I push him. I'm like, no, you're not doing it. So I push him, establish my dominance, just to push him to get him scared, maybe so he wouldn't go in and grab a knife and like cut us, because the kid's crazy. This kid is out of his freaking mind. So he's like, oh my god, you wanna fucking fight? You wanna fucking go, huh? You wanna go? Square up. Like, you know, he's like going crazy. He takes out like these New York Giants gloves that you would like throw football with, puts them on his fists, and he's ready to fight. He's like, yo man, fight me. So like, I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna fight you. You're like the biggest scumbag ever. I don't feel like fighting you. I would feel bad. I would honestly feel bad fighting him. He just has such a high sense of toughness for no reason. He like feels obligated to be like, yo, you want to fight, to like every person. Like he feels like he's entitled to do that, and he's not. He's a wimpy kid. So he's like, yo, you want to fight? And he goes over to me and he punches me in the stomach. And I don't know about you guys, but getting hit in the stomach is the fucking worst. I hate it. I hate getting hit in the stomach. Honestly, if there was one thing that pissed me off the most, it's getting punched in the stomach. You get that, like, feeling in your stomach. You just get that, like, feels like there's a boulder in your stomach. Like, you have to take a shit, but, like, somebody punches you. Somebody causes this on you. So, I got extremely pissed at this. I'm like, oh, hell no. Hell to the no. So I advance towards him, I step on his foot, and I punch him in the jaw, and then I punch him in the stomach. I'm like, no, you're not doing it. Okay, if you want to fight, let's go. Step on his foot so he can't move, punch him in the jaw, punch him in the stomach, and I figured he'd, like, have a comeback to that. I figured he'd be like, oh my fucking god, and, like, he would, like, go at me and start like fighting me. Nah, he figured the best option here, the best outcome of this would to be fighting himself. I don't know why he thought that was a logical thing, but instead of going at me and like trying to hit me and trying to win the fight, instead he throws a temper tantrum. He starts crying, and he gets down on his hands and knees and starts banging his head against the concrete as hard as he can, screaming, "Ah! Ah! Ah!" Boom, 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 like hitting his head against the concrete. And I'm just sitting there in disbelief. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you hitting your head on the ground? He's hitting his head against the ground, screaming, "Oh my god, it fucking hurt. Holy shit, holy fucking shit, that fucking hurt, oh my brah." Like, he was just freaking out at it, and I'm like sitting there in literal disbelief that this kid is literally beating the shit out of himself, like Patrick, when Patrick and SpongeBob had to fight the SpongeBob get into the salty spittoon or some shit, in that like big like gang club, and Patrick just starts throwing himself and beating the shit out of himself. I felt like I was in SpongeBob. Literally, that happened. I was just like, oh, what the fuck. So I'm like, dude, stop. And this guy comes out because he hears this kid screaming, and he's like, "Why'd you hit that kid?" I'm like, "He punched me in the stomach and threatened to stab me. I'm totally justified in hitting this person." He's like, "No, that doesn't matter. But why'd you hit him?" I'm like, "Are you kidding me? Did you speak the Queen's English? Do you? Because I literally just said to you that the kid was threatening me. Is that not a justifiable reason?" "Oh, I guess not." The guy just looks at me like I'm a scumbag. I'm like, I'm not in the wrong here. I am not in the wrong here. So I'm like, I'm out. So I just run away and with my friends, and we're just like laughing about it. And I'm like shitting myself because I think they're gonna call the cops. And it turns out I never got in trouble for it. I literally no repercussions for this. The only repercussions were some people are like, "Oh my god, you hit a retard." Like, he's not retarded. It's just people think he is. And it was just a whole bunch of awkwardness for no reason. But if you guys enjoyed, please let us know with a like rating. Leave a comment in the comment section. Hit subscribe to join our team. Check out the links in the description. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll try bringing you guys the best stories and topics. Sometimes they fizzle, sometimes they're good. I don't know. Just let me know how we did in the comments, I guess. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Stay cozy.
Savoring this moment. Is this the last goodbye? That we loved each other. I guess one of us lied. So please just pull away. I can't look you in the face. I don't wanna have to lie. I wanted this love to survive. Now when I look in your I feel paralyzed.